So why are we doing this and why are we here today? Well, you heard a little bit about my story. I was up in Governor Phillip Tower. I was the joint managing director of an executive search firm, and I was specialising in e-commerce, making money out of the internet. This is back in 2000. And in March 10, 2000 was the great tech crash. And it was also my birthday. So not a great birthday present. But it just led to total disruption in that space. Suddenly the phones didn't call. Suddenly we didn't have revenue coming in to pay our people. And the bottom line is I crashed and burned. I went through an incredibly unbelievable time. In a very short period of time, I lost my job, lost a 20-year marriage, became estranged from my kids, and went to live with my parents. So I now fondly refer to those years as my George Costanza years. A lovable character from Seinfeld. Like, I love George, but I don't want to be George, But through great support, I did start to come back from the brink. And that book back there was my first book, Back from the Brink. And I interviewed Jeff Gallop, the ex-West Australian Premier, Petria Thomas, John Conrad's Olympic swimmers, Margaret Olley, and it was launched by John Brogden at the Black Dog Institute. And over a very, very short period of time, like about 2 weeks, I did close to 200 interviews, TV, press, radio. And the thing that struck me was that most of the people that contacted me on Talkback Radio or at book launches were actually people who were concerned about a loved one who was going through depression. It wasn't them, it was them who were concerned about someone else. And so that gave me a huge insight about the importance of people around them. And that led to my second book, Back from the Brink 2. And as a thank you today, I'd love to, as a gift, I'd like to give everyone a copy of this book to take away. Back from the Brink 2 was made Sane's Book of the Year because I think it is just so important that the people around support what's going on. This next book was about how to go for the green zone, how to be more positive, what we can do to take things there. This was the book that Sue alluded to in the introduction. And I included stories in here. I interviewed people like Alistair Campbell, who was Tony Blair's chief advisor, Patrick Kennedy, who was Ted Kennedy's son. And the other thing I did was to actually survey and ask over 4,000 people, what helped you come back from the brink? I gave them 60 options and I wasn't looking for one thing, but there were some very important themes that came there. I want to share that today. And this is the Chinese version of Back from the Brink. I have no idea what the bird is, so I've had many hypotheses. It is just wonderful to know that, this book is now making a difference in China.